Yeah, I put my dad in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad. I've punched him a few more times.
There's 5 blokes outside my front door. Can you come and help
One
me?
hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.
It's funny because before the second Chisora fight, they were quite happy to fight Parker with no rematch clause. And then when Parker dominated Chisora, dropped him 3 times with uppercuts, suddenly the deal changed. Oh no, we won't take the fight without a rematch.
Absolutely nothing to do with it.
They might debate that.
Literally nothing to do with it.
There's another way of looking at this rematch thing. I know how long it can take to make fights at this level and how hard. And, you know, a world title fight might be a year away for the winner. So if Parker does win, he could be 9 months in the wilderness with no fight, or fighting bums for no money, taking a risk anyway. So I don't know why everyone thinks it's such a bad thing. If you've beaten Joe Joyce once, why not make another massive payday and another massive fight real quick 3 months later and beat him again, just like he beat Chisora twice? So there's a positive side to the rematch.
Yeah.
You know what the positive side is? It's a guaranteed massive fight, worldwide fight for a big payday before Christmas. That's a good thing.
Yeah. I mean, David, commercial as ever, is pointing out the positives of it for Team Parker, and you know, I agree with it. But we took it, we wanted it as an insurance policy, and Parker Chisora 2 did nothing to change our mind on that.
Because that's the suggestion here. The suggestion here is that Parker looked so good against Derek Chisora, it made you rethink the whole approach to making the fight.
It's just watch the fight. I mean, it confirmed what we thought. You know, Joe Parker's an elite fighter, but you know, he couldn't get Chisora out there. I mean, he couldn't get Chisora out of there. Why would that change our mind?
Couldn't get Chisora out there, Dave.
Yeah, he came close. And the thing is, he switched trainer not long before that, learning new things, finding his feet. Just got through Chisora second time, dominated Chisora, dropped him 3 times, nearly stopped him. After that fight, Andy Lee said, and he knows his stuff, he said, Joseph Parker will take a lot of confidence from that. He now will back his punch and sit down with him. He said, you watch, he's on the up, like a cricket batter coming into form. So you've got a Joseph Parker that is really on the up, mentally, physically. So, and you know, he's got 20 odd knockouts on his resume. It's not like he can't knock out other heavyweights. So I think that they'd be unwise to underestimate Parker's ability to get a stop. And I'm sure they know this and will be thinking the same thing. So the beauty of it is that you've got both guys have the attributes, and so it's one of those fascinating top level matchups.
You mentioned something there, Adam, where you said he couldn't get Chisora out of there, and you said it in such a way that suggests he should have got Chisora out of there. Do you feel as though Joseph Parker has enough power to keep Joe Joyce off of him?
I don't think it's about power, actually. I think when you watch that fight back, and we've rewatched it a number of times, perhaps there's an element on Joseph Parker's side of being a bit unwilling to empty the gas tank sometimes because he so wanted to get the win. Chisora was cowering in a corner. He walked over to the corner. So he had the 10 count, then he walked over to the corner. That was another 20 seconds. That was 30 seconds. And perhaps, I'm sure he had the power to get him out of there. Like David said, he's not big heavyweights out. I don't think it's a power question, and we're not underestimating his power.
So is it a killer instinct question?
No, I think it was caution. He was cautious.
Yeah, I put my dad in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad. I've punched him a few more
There's
times.
5 blokes outside my front door. Can you come and help
One
me?
hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.